Welcome back to Factorio Megabase-In-A-Book. My name is Nilaus and we are continuing here. So I did a few things as I promised in the last episode. I moved some things around and unfortunately that cost a bit of resources. What I now have is 4 blue circuits here and 1 modular. I had the modular over here, but I just had to move it over there. It cost a bit. I loaded up everything in a train and then moved it over. So I lost a bit, but yeah, well. So what I really want to do is I want to make sure that we build another one for solar panels. Now I did some calculations here. If we look at this part, this is still, the issue still is we can't keep up down here. And that really bothers me. Now, what is the issue? Well, the issue here is that this is not keeping up. And I think a part of it is, as we talked about last time, is that when this comes in, it just fills up this very large buffer. Now I think that buffer could be changed to a much smaller. I mean, how much do we have on this buffer? There's going to be 4 in each of these blocks here. So if we just make it into a Roboport one, then we can get it much smaller and it'll be nicer. So that's the first thing we are going to do. Are we in the train or out of the train? In the train, out of the train. It's all about semantics. Do we have it? Oh, we don't need really that much of anything here. So that's the first thing we want to do a little subtle change on. And that will be down here. I'll just move into that location. In the meantime, we have our spidertrons being replenished. Oh yes, very much replenished. Is that actually done replenishing? It looks like it. Good. And yeah, so the thing is, I am producing 5,000 science per minute. That means 5 rockets per minute. That means 5 satellites per minute. That means 500 solar and accumulators per minute. So then let's have a look at how much this is producing, just to get a reference on how many we should need. 540. So each one of these should be enough to provide for 5,400 science per minute. Yet, it just doesn't, does it? We have all of this now being built, so that's good. And I'm a bit cautious about sort of hitting the next one. But we can go in here and we can make some small changes to this. And I think that'll be better. So we do have 12 logistics. 12 logistics. It's something. I don't think we're going to need more than that. What I do think we want is I want to change this here to a box. And then we take all of this out. All of it. Oh, no. All of this out. Here, this will, yeah, I know you're not there yet. That will be 1. And in the meantime, we can take the other ones out. It'll be much less in transit there. And then we just need to hook it up. First of all, let's also put that in here. Now, this one is now monitoring 17. And I need a few of these. We can just build them here. Nope, we can't build them here. Then it's connected. And I don't know, like this maybe. Now it's connected. Do we see things? Yes, we see that. There and there. Good. So that is now a subtle improvement. How does that improve? Well, it makes sure that there's a lot less stockpile on the net on this one, and I think that's a good thing. Oh wow, that's interesting. It's 10 off. Okay, that's such a small thing, but it does look kind of annoying that it's imbalanced here. The unload. There we go. Okay, so that was just one thing unloaded. All right, let's go on to the next one and do it the same way. That'll be over at this location, I suppose. And in the meantime, we can look at our spidertrons. You will be going to this location. I'll take that out. And then I will build this thing. Except I won't hook it up yet. I want to make sure that it's actually built in before we hook it up. I think this is going to be definitely an improvement, and I will take I'd like to be able to... Whoops, now it's stuck already. Yeah, that's the problem. Look at how much we have here. That is absolutely obscene amounts. Huh. Yeah, that's gonna take some... That is absolutely absurd how many we have here. I think this was a good idea. Yeah. And we're gonna start taking this one out as well. Yeah, just not even close. Still not even close. We're gonna have a massive, massive train coming here. Full of satellites. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely the problem that we were facing with. It wasn't sort of the fact that we were actually running out. It was more the fact that we were just putting too much of it into a stockpile here. I have no idea what's going on here, how much we have here. That is absolutely insane. I don't even know where I'm going to be putting this. Oh my god, it's crazy. This is absurd. Okay, well, can't say anything except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That this was probably a good idea to do that. Yeah. I was kind of like, yeah, it's not that much. It's not that much. It's not that bad. What about I just put stuff into these? Then they'll be fine for a long time. There. Good. I don't know what to do about this. I guess I could just put these into a box and then just be... Oh, no. That's really not what I wanted, is it? We need to get out of the area here. Yep. And this one will only be for satellites. Take these out. There. How many we got? 8. Get that back in there. I think that should work, right? Yeah, I don't want satellites yet, so let's just mark satellites as 0. That means I can do this. Then I'm just picking up as these go in here. Autosave is starting to take a bit of time. Yeah. I will keep some in my inventory just so that we can bring it over to the other location and it'll be fine. Okay, so what we've seen now is this one has had an insatiable hunger for satellites because of the internal buffers. Now this one will be running forever and ever and ever without actually getting anything in. Oops, we lost some little train. Is it? It's still working. I don't think we can put all of it in, but we can try. 15. 8 more. Right, let's have a look at our spidertrons. Oh yeah, they're building. And down here. 6 satellites, 18 satellites. Go, go, go. It'll probably fill up. Now this one keeps going, but at least satellites are not going to be an issue anymore. And we got all of that. Great. And I will now go to the other location. Actually, I think I'll go to this location instead. Whoa, then it's just stuttered. Oh, no. Don't, just don't care. All right, so what are we doing now? We are... This is actually not going to be correct, is it? Does it take from... Oh, now I can't remember. The question is, does it take from the storage chest first? Does it take for these first or that one? Because this one is... Let's see when it actually picks up. If it picks up from here, then we have a problem because it's not monitoring the logistics content. It's monitoring this box content. If it picks up from here, and I think it should pick up from the storage chest before, if I recall correctly. It's not, because I'm a bit of an idiot here. I forgot to do as I was supposed to. Oh, they actually already picked out all of my drones here. Yeah, so you're now done. And see, suddenly, just like that, we managed to get all of this operational. I will go back up here. Alright, what about my... What? What are you working? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Go, go, go. There. Still a lot of stuff that isn't done. What is that? Oh, that's the red ones. Oh, you don't have red inserters. I forgot that. That's the only thing that uses red inserters. Okay, so that can't be built by the spidertron. That's kind of unfortunate. Oh well. And then I'm also going to do the stuff that I forgot in the other part. And that is over here. Here. And we did the same thing on that one. So we should see drones coming in. We're not though. We're not. Let me just... No. They're too fast, those drones. They're too fast. I want to run away. I don't want to run away from them. There. Alright, cool. I will go back to here and then put him back in here. I just think that's a much better location. Let's see if the drones can actually pick up. Nope, they can't pick up from my location fast enough. Alright, so that was a bit of a mess, but we instantly fixed our problem. Very much so. Very much so, this one got fixed. And you can't build that, so you just go back and resupply. I also forgot this is going up here just to resupply on that one. And then we can kind of do the closer one. It's not because it's super important, I do acknowledge that. But we'll get it done. Did all of these go in here? Why are they not? No, they're not, because it's literally nowhere they could go. That one. There. Everything is now super stable. That is perfect. Do I have reds? Yes, I do. So let's head up to the new location. Up to... there. Get in there. Okay, I can't get in there quite. You go behind. Alright, that works. We have those 18. That's not working. This is being reprocessed. I will now have plenty of that. So it is time for us to build another lane here. Let's pick the good one. And our buffer chest setup is still working. The buffer chests are here. So I don't want to make a new buffer chest here. I'll make a new buffer chest like maybe up there or something like that. You are still replenishing? Yeah. Let's get you over here so it's as low of a moving distance as possible. There. And are you done? Nope, not yet, but you will be very soon. And as we get to this one, that is now going in. Now we will be requesting stuff to this location. So we are now making 3 times as much solar panels as we need. So, I mean, it's going to be a strain, but it's been way too long where we haven't been getting enough solar panels. Great. So, with that out of the way, that was some of the things that I wanted to just solve early on. We get the fuel in here. That's good. You can go back to home base. All right. So, now, what is the next project? The next project is actually looking at the updates. So we have to do something to recover our updates. And the first thing we do is press F5 to get this one up here. And if you don't see that, press F4. And then over on the debug mode, so show time usage. Show entity time usage as well. Let's not do that right now. So what we're seeing here is this update. If this update is more than 16 point something something, then it takes too much time, 16 milliseconds, to do the calculations for each frame. And then if it's more than 16, it can't do it and maintain the 60 frames per second. So what we need to look at is how do we compose this 20 here, and where does it come from? And are there any of those that we can actually get rid of? So what we're seeing now is, well, entity update is the big one. Transport lines, that's belts. And let's see, fluid is very, very low, and that's because we're not using very much fluid, and we are not using using nuclear power. If we did, that would be more. Electrical network is something. That's weird that it's something, but yeah, it's still something. Logistics manager is very low because we're not really doing that. Construction manager, well, we're not actually doing that. What we can also see is that if we, at some point, it'll not be, if I disable there, so that we don't show it. There's also, like, if frame cycle, this is it. This is actually the drawing. Let's go in here instead. Then we get this frame rate is now dictated by the updates and not by the actually rendering of all of the crap. I would say that it's going to be the frame cycle on the update. Now, what I want to do is I want to see if this entity update, this is the one that's going to kill us, and this is the one we can't really do. I'm honestly going to be I'm really happy about the result of this. Let's see. It's probably a good idea to go out here so we can see what it is. I'm really happy about it because entity update is stuff that's doing stuff. That's a factory. We've been limiting the circuit network. I was really thinking that we could kill circuit network. I also think that Pathfinder, this is the biters. I mean, I don't think I can do anything to really do a lot on removing things. So what this is telling me is that from the perspective also, like, trains are not really taking anything. Yeah, I'm really surprised. Well, not surprised, because this is the whole intention. The whole intention of this one was trying to make sure that we do not have anything unnecessary working. I was thinking that we could probably recover something by converting the circuit network, but I don't think that's possible. I was thinking we could do something by killing the biters. I don't think that's possible because the biters are pretty damn passive right now. The last one that I think we could do something about was circuit network. Yeah, I don't think that it's actually the circuit network, and the biters would be like my main things that we would want to do something about. Of course, also having robots flying is not great. And if I do up here a render, we can see this render cycle here. Let's do that one. Does that increase? Yeah, it increases. So we're actually having problems with rendering more than we have problems with calculating. Interesting. There. Well, what I wanted to do was something that's been bugging me, and I want to do that as a change here. Wow. I did not see that coming. Was basically, if we look at this, there's a lot of calculation here that really amount to not that much, to be honest. Like, what is all of this calculation doing? Like, this one, of course, is transferring the information globally. I want to keep that because that's kind of how we monitor if things are working, and do the wow for this part. The other thing, though, is, oh, of course, iron and batteries are going down because we just initiated a new factory for accumulators, and iron should be keeping up. Anyway, so all of this is just kind of looking at, like, over the maximum, but it'll never really reach the maximum. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's probably not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 entities for each station. It's not a lot, actually. It's not a lot, but is it even needed? I mean, that one's needed, but what if I set all of these just to set it, hard fix it to 1? What would that do? Or maybe even if there is enough, set it to 1, but never set it to more than 1. That would basically, instead of having like this signal here, you basically say you have one that says, is there enough for loading? Then yes, then open it for one station, for one train. Yeah, that's definitely good enough. What I want to do, though, is that iron part we have to look up on the our dashboard and see if we can monitor anything. I don't think this is a problem, to be honest, and I do think that we'll soon get maybe like a sulfuric acid problem. Let's have a look at the batteries, if that really is a problem. I can't find batteries without doing this. I think batteries over here. Yeah, I only have one battery built. And how much do we have? We have 48,000. And I think it's because we just had 2 trains go out here. Yeah. 2 trains. This one. Oops. Come on. That one. That one. That one. Here. It says destination full because it just went into the yellow signs. Okay. And the other part. Where's the other one? That is just going into here. Alright, so that makes sense. But is anything demanding it at this point? Well, that's what we're going to have a look at up on our dashboard. Why do we not have batteries here? Shouldn't we have batteries? I think we should. Batteries. This one. And then batteries here. And batteries there. Does that give us anything? It does give us the same thing as we already knew. Because this is like, this is finite, is it? Does it have a stockpile? No. This is there more demand than supply? See, this is absolutely a problem. This is because we just moved the blue circuit build, so it needs some time to recover. But here we kind of potentially have a problem with that. I think that's weird. But let's have a look. What are the numbers? +8, -8. Okay. +7, -7. So it is actually really hanging at a balance, and we probably need to get more iron. I don't have a way to do more iron in this part. I would have to sort of recover some things in here. Like that is the most obvious one. Are there any other ones? No, not really. Not without sort of going outside of our domain, which I really don't want to do just yet. But that could be an option, couldn't it? Yeah, I suppose it could. It would have to go in from this location. Let's get that. And I will send out my spidertrons to get that army going here. And how much do I take out? Let's do this part. So if I take this out, then it's all of that part. Yes. No idea how far up I have to go. Oh, further than this. There. Maybe not that one. Okay. And then I want to build this part as well. So I'm going to have to take all of this out. But I want to rebuild this. Yes, that also makes sense. How do I want to build? I'm going to build one. Pretty sure I have to take this out. Because then I can take here. Just trying, because we want exactly this one. There we go. Shouldn't that be right here? Wouldn't that work? It'll be a bit close, I would say. Take that out. And put this in. Good. Right, so that is a lot of things that have to be built now. And I'll figure out how to do this. Okay, drones, are you working on it? Yeah, you're working on it. You're working on it. Good. And then I will be doing this part. There. Yeah, and then obviously we are having a bit of issues because we are building all of that at once, but that has to be done. Did we ever get this done? Yeah, we did. So let's strain our resources even more. That iron is just really bugging me. 30 frames per second. I want to make sure that we get to a point where we have enough power. So we are kind of pushing this backwards here. That's actually really interesting how... Why did it go up here? There must be something that has started working in the meantime. Basically, and we've done that a million times, but I want to show it again. You take the maximum here, 47. 47 gigawatt times 0.7, and that means I have 32.9 as our consumption during our... This is how much we can do, 32.9. And how much are we consuming? 30.8. So even if we are... Yes, 31, and we can only sustain a maximum of 32.9 continuous with the solar panels we have. So that means I couldn't upgrade to 1.5 times as much power because I just wouldn't have enough. If you go back to this 1 second here, then this is our accumulator charge and our solar charge is 0. So we are using 31 gigawatt of power, and I can sustain over time. I can only sustain, what was it, 38.9. Oh, look at that. That's horrifying, all of the lack of iron here. I don't get how that happened. Yeah, we are going to help out on the build here. What? No path to destination? Oh, of course there's a path to destination. And we are going to get up here. Go back. There. And I didn't doubt whether this is how we should do it. We'll see. I think I want to drag this one downwards. I think it's also easier to do it here. Let's see. What? Where is my... Where is it? There it is. That one. And that should definitely be pointing downwards. Yes, please. There. It's so perfect that it just... You can't accidentally misplace it. And how much is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course. So that's... Yeah, we can take it out. Good. And I want to continue to move upwards and have my spidertron drones things moving ahead of us. Go up there and support, and so will I. So we will be building this one. And this still bugs me like a lot. We should be having enough here. All of this is working. It's fully saturated, and they should just be launching as fast as possible. And not just as fast as possible, but they should be launching way faster than what we could. And let's look at science. There we go. We just came out of hyperspace apparently. And if I look at the white science here, space science on a 10-minute cycle, that's 5.5 over the last 5 minutes. 4.9, but that's because of this part. So we're now producing 5.5. That's definitely enough. Definitely enough for what we need. So why is it not catching up yet? It's just the stockpile thing, right? It's at least this is going to work. And okay, so it is filling up here, and this one, oh man, I hope it'll go down to the lower one. Let's see that. Oh no, it's not. It's gonna go to this. This one is out. Yeah, so we need 2 loads before it actually goes there. That means this one has to go up to 22. Bit further. Oh wow, our spidertrons have cleared the path here. They are quite useful, aren't they? What about you? You've also been doing stuff. So let's do that. There's definitely something not working here. And then get spidertrons over here on this location. Oh. That's not good. And that one is also weird. Anyone else? Yep, more crap here. Okay, so that should work. And now all I need is some kind of pathing down here, where I want to build a 8 to 8 splitter. I have millions of those. That's a 16 by 16. One of the two places I don't have an 18 by 8 by 8. That's an 8 by 8. And where do we want it? Why is this not removed? There. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Is that gonna work? Yeah, it's gonna work. This is actually not great, so this is probably the worst one. And let's go backwards. Get these in. At least one of them is good, and what about, is this completely working? Yeah, kind of. And also over here. For some reason that's not working. Got that. Hello, spidertrons. Just roaming about, I see. And it is done. There. Probably could do this some more. Where is my... what is my... What is the... damn it. I really want to just build this better. But I can't really do that, can I? I need somewhere where there's a full unit. This one. So it goes from here. That's the part here. Oh no. Okay, never mind. That's just the way it is. We'll keep it like this. It doesn't matter. That's not what's gonna run us out of business here. And everything is built. You can now go back. Here we did lose some. Didn't we build? No, we did not get really close to that. And I will then take this home as well. All right, these are some of the construction bots are actually flying the long way, apparently, instead of using these bursts. Are probably because there was another train that just came in here. Yeah. So at this point we have plenty of this part, right? That is not enough. This one is almost enough. But we do have only one train, right? Just one train. But this train can now go and immediately pick up here. And what about this location? It'll definitely be able to pick up there as well when it's possible. And what about our... Oh, wow. Here, is this still not good? 35,000? I can't imagine this is not going to be enough in general. This is also a bad unload. How much do we got in this one? 7.8. Okay, so bad unload. It just takes time for it to push over here. Okay, so that's actually not a big issue. This, I am going to ignore that problem because I don't really honestly think that it's such a real problem, to be honest. I'm getting basically 2 full belts in and 37, so it's going to fill up pretty quick. Huh? Really? So that's not a problem. And what else is not a problem? Plastic seems to be a bit of a problem. I don't understand why. Well, because we're using more than we have, I guess. 32? There's another one coming in here. Yeah, 1 of 1. That's an easy one to fix. It's just annoying to build. But I think we need to get a few more plastic in here. Why is the plastic being consumed more than it should? Because we did the calculations and it seems to me that plastic should be fine. I guess it's because additional red circuits. Ah, I know why. I have moved this one, so I'm using a absolutely stupid amount of plastic for the stupid amount of red circuits. So we might actually see red circuits running out at some point because we're just pouring it in here, desperately trying to fill these buffers back up. Yeah, that was maybe a bit rash to just casually delete that. This one, I am confident that it will be, let's see here. Where is this? Hold on. Oh yeah, there was one thing that was here. What is this? L is now 2. Yeah. I think it was this one that I set a condition. This is enabled when L is equal to 2. Is that a... Yeah, okay. I guess the point here is that, well, what if it runs out of one of them? It can't run out of one of them, so it really shouldn't be an issue. It should be... They should always have the same amount. Always. I hope. But I guess it should just be greater than 0. That means it wants anything. Right? Output signal, output signal. This one, no output signals. Yeah, so as soon as one of them is being requested, it will send in. I think that's good. This is pending. So we did fix the satellites, like a lot of satellites. So satellites are completely idle now, and all of our production, increased production of solar cells, solar panels, will go in here to this absolute junk. I mean, what we are doing now is we are not transporting up down as much. We're doing that with logistic spots, but we are transporting sidewise because that's just the way it is. When these are blinking, that means any robot that is available can pick up something from here and go there. And where they pick up? Well, not the closest. Definitely not the closest. I know a lot of people saying the closest, but can you really say this and see this and say that it's always picking the closest? No, definitely not. But that's beside the point. Oh, look at that. We are just seeing a new flood of things coming in here. That must be because there is a new train coming in. Nope. It was just a new sort of area that activated, and then there were no more stuff in the buffer chest. This is a new burst. I love this. I love this spot. It looks great. I don't know how much greater it is because we have too many robots in the air at any given time. It's actually an advantage not to have too many because it slows us down by having too many. Did we? Yeah, this is working. Okay, so we are getting back online with the iron, I hope, by putting out this one. We did delete one that was here that was running out. Cool. This is a good time to wrap up. What we're going to do in the next episodes, we'll be starting working towards increasing the science production. And that also means, of course, we are going to have to build way more solar panels. So good ideas are welcome about how we should make this better. I know that the travel distance from here up here is going to be a lot, and it's so easy just like, oh, just build a station here. Yeah, but then I have to move it again and again and again and again. The idea of this is you don't move it, but it of course takes a bit longer time to get. But you know, let me hear some ideas and then we'll try to implement them in the coming episodes. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.